All right. So Perbs. We're going to go to Perbs. Points, rebounds, and blocks for Mo Bamba. He just came back. He had a monster game last game, putting up, I think, his best performance of the year, perhaps. 19 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, the old Perb. So his last 6, he's averaging 9.2 points, 6.8 points, 1.7 blocks for a grand total of 17.7. So I'm just going to set the line right there. Do you see Mo Bamba ascending, kind of just staying where he's at, or maybe descending a little bit from that line?
Man, I got to tell you, there's a lot of things that frustrate me about Mo Bamba's game. And sometimes I feel like he's a coin flip, whether he's going to come to play or not. This is difficult because you don't really know from day to day what he's going to do. He has been shooting the ball much better lately. Like, at least it looks good coming off his hand, and he looks like he has a little more confidence doing it, which is fantastic. I love that.
And no help of yours. You chastising him to stop taking them.
I get sick of watching him standing out there shooting threes and wasting his size. It's one of those things where if it goes in, you're like, okay with it. But if it doesn't, you're like, why are you even shooting those? But there's a reason for that. If his Perbs, if you will, is sitting at 17.7, man, I'm taking the under here. I've bet too much. When we do these championships, I've bet on Mo one time too many, where I have to change my Mo sign upside down and make it look like a no or an owl. And you know what? I'm done.
You're done.
I'm off. Like, I hope he continues to do well. I really do. But I cannot comfortable taking the over and rooting for him in games where he puts up 8 rebounds, puts in a couple of putbacks for 6 points. It's just not going to be enough. I say overall, I'm going under.
Sorry, Mo. I know. I'm sorry, Mo, too, but I was kind of hoping that you'd take the over because I wanted to be on the underside. He just had one of his best games of his season, and that's getting calculated here into those averages as well. So how many times within a 6-game set is he going to put up 20 and 10 essentially? I don't know. It would be awesome if that was a regular occurrence. If he was doing he's capable of it. And, I will say, I love the post-game interviews from the Philadelphia game. He was interviewed, as was Cole. In COVID times, it sucks because you only get 2 players after the game that get interviewed. Normally you could hear from any player you want, but that's how it is. So we haven't heard from Mo a lot. And I really liked what I heard from him talking about how this regime, this coaching staff, has given him what he wanted. He wanted more defensive freedom. I think he wanted to, really try to spread his wings, if you will, as a defender. And he was accountable to not meeting his expectation and not meeting the expectation of the staff. So I love that when I hear from young guys. I had a hard time taking accountability when I was 21. And so for him to be doing that, I really like where that's going. And I think if he continues, hey, maybe my over will be looking sweet in not too long of time. We are playing some crappy teams, Pich. Charlotte does not have a center, really. PJ Washington, come on, let's go.